Ahoy mateys, this is the Pirate King. Uh, I got something here that hopefully you'll find entertaining. Last time, we were in the Yoshi Valley for the special cup, the last cup, and I was telling you of my adventures in Minecraft with my friend the incomparable cleric. And last time, I left off to where my friend was making his, trip across the desert and found himself into the savannah, and he said it was really cool and I should check it out. So I made my way across the desert, which took forever, and I finally made my way into the savannah. And we and our neighbor, oh crap, made our home. Me, the cleric, and this person, made our home in the savannah, or she was more in the young one that was next to it. And my friend made one that was kind of dug into a stone on the edge of the savannah slash desert, and that was horrible. And I made, or my the neighbor made like a little tree house, which is pretty awesome. And I made like the best structure, which I haven't really done much into single player. So I mean, I haven't really made much of a house, or really mine for that matter. So I made the best structure of what I had, which, if you don't know, the Savannah wood is orange, which is awesome, which I made a giant wooden structure on the tallest mountains there. And for the most part, the entire time that I made it, basically, like I had, and even after I made it, my place is just so lit up that there is literally no mobs that spawn there. And I made this giant orange structure, which eventually, like, because it was the staircase, like you had to go up really high. I was so high up in mountains that my house was above the clouds, and it was hidden. Like, unless if you looked at it at the angle, you couldn't see it, and because of the color, it was basically blended in with the dirt around it, which was so cool. And I thought since my stair to the um my house was literally with torches, no mobs would go up there. So I didn't make a door or a trapdoor for it. But I found out later on that that was a bad idea, and I eventually like I was just building things up and everything, and eventually a skeleton peeked his head up into my house. And at first I thought it was like my friend or someone else, and I was just like, what is that? And I like, as a realization, I was like, oh my goodness, it's a freaking skeleton. And I was caught off guard, and I had nothing. I had maybe a sword, no armor or anything like that. And crap, this egg is giant, annoying. Oreo, Oreo, giant fatty. Anyway, it took me forever to kill it. And yeah, so basically, I just started digging in the mountain. I made a little dungeon for my treasure chest, and then I made dig even more, and made like a chicken coop, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I made my first, like I went into like a mine that wasn't already made by someone for the first time, and I was so scared. Like I had my um my skin as the Joker, and I was just freaking out as I was going down into this mine. Like it was like already pre-made, like I wasn't digging into it or anything, and like it wasn't a mine shaft or anything like that. But whatever, you know. It's gonna be really horrible. Anyway, Bowser, you fatty, get out of the way. Anyway, I accidentally pressed F5 as I was trying to get into my inventory, and I got scared at seeing something in front of me, which I realized soon that it was me. And that was as I was getting farther into the mine, and I was digging into this little deposit that had coal and iron. Um, I kept on hearing like noises, which I heard, there was pretty creepy Minecraft noises, so I didn't really pay much heed into it. And then all of a sudden, it kept on getting like louder and louder. And by the way, I hate this level. It kept on getting louder and louder to where it was basically like something was just screaming into my ear. And the entire time I was looking around and I didn't see it. And when it did that, I looked and I was surrounded by spiders and this skeleton, or no, the zombie with chain armor or chainmail armor. And I was like, holy crap! And I just went in between the spiders and the chainmail armor and I just run through and I was just like, whoa! And as I went up the hole, like the entrance, there was a skeleton I had to dodge. And I didn't think I could make it up to my mountain, because I lost a whole bunch of health dodging everything. So I made my way to my friend's place that was pretty close to mine, and it was at nighttime. For some reason I got bored, and I just started mining at nighttime, so I went to the base of my mountain, and I found this thing, and I had to dodge like creepers and skeletons and a whole bunch of stuff. And I eventually got to my friend's house, and apparently, I think I think my friend would hate me for this. I think I might have um, drawn them to him because I did this before. When we were screwing around, when the spawn went to like negative, or went to 3,000, he made like a little hut, and I accidentally brought a whole bunch of like mobs over to him, over to his place, and or no, I was it was in the other one when we were spawning at the other place, and he found this little area which had like already like stuff into it, and like this treasure chest filled with like redstone, and I was just like, oh, this redstone's pretty cool. So I filled the entire thing with redstone on accident. Well, at first I was just going to 2-2, and I was just like, oh, this is pretty cool. So I filled it up to where it was just a couple spaces for me and him, and he was just like, I really hate you right now, and it was so funny. Um, and he killed me, and I went back to him, and I tried digging him out and everything like that, and he was just like, I really hate you. And somehow we got separated after that, and then I went after him. I finally found him again into there, and it was at nighttime, and I had like 1.5 hearts left by the time I got to him, and I was surrounded by um oh man, I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry. And I was surrounded by like creepers and just a whole bunch of crap, and I dodged into there, and he looked behind him, and it was. I'm gonna pause so I can continue and finish this real quick because I'm almost done. Anyway, he looked behind him and there was a whole bunch of stuff, and he was fighting them off. And then he told me later that he thought inwardly, like, what did I do to you to deserve this? So basically, he was fighting him off, and I was like, oh wow, he's gonna save me. He's doing pretty good. And all of a sudden, I heard the sound of the creeper, and then it exploded. And then I looked outside, and he was a whole bunch of pieces. Anyway, I laughed about it. Comment on this video if you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.